Week 6 is here and actually started with last night's win by the Giants over the Eagles. Show me something for the balance of the slate. Michael Holley, you get the first pick.
All right. It's funny that I get the first pick because this team is playing like it's trying to get the first pick. Show me something, New York Jets. All the other kids at the party have a party favor. Everybody has something. The Jets, the lone winless team in the NFL. Show me something, Jets. In another country, maybe that's what it takes to get a win against the Broncos. Show me something.
Hey, and it was the loss in England last year because Woody Johnson is kind of a big deal over there. He was the ambassador to the UK.
Ambassador.
That got Mr. Ambassador. That they referred to him as Mr. Ambassador on the website in the statement that was given after he fired Robert Saleh after the loss in London last year. So be careful, Aaron Glenn. Be careful. You never know what's going to happen if you lose in London. Show me something Rico Dowdle. The former Cowboys running back wrote the check last week after his 200-yard game for the Panthers, and he said, buckle up to the Cowboys. Well, they'll be buckled, and they're on notice, and you're on notice, and let's see if the Panthers can get to 3-3, which would be astounding if they can pull it off. They're down 17-0 with one win to the Dolphins last week, and Dowdle helped turn it around. Let's see if he can do it again to the Cowboys. And let's see, will there be an accidental middle finger from one owner? Will there be an intentional drink thrown by the other? That's the game within the game.
I love it. Show me something, Zach Taylor and Joe Flacco. For Flacco, he's become the AFC North's quarterback. The only team he hasn't played for and probably never will play for is the Steelers. Played for the Browns already, played for the Ravens, obviously, and now he's on to the Bengals. They desperately wanted him. And for Zach Taylor, you're an offensive guy. You're supposed to be an offensive guru of sorts. Is it just all Joe Flacco? Can your offense figure out something? You need Burrow. If you don't have Burrow, you can't do anything. I want to see something from Taylor and from Flacco.
Show me something, and there are so many names you could put on this list. Let's just say, show me something, everybody on the Chiefs except Patrick Mahomes, because he's still the only one you can count on. The rest of them, I don't know. And we've gone back and forth from desperation game to everything's fine to desperation game, and that win over the Ravens suddenly doesn't look as good as it did when they did it. Here come the Lions. And the Lions look like the best team in the NFL right now. You know that Pete Rozelle parody you were talking about doesn't apply to the Lions. They're the cream of the crop. And they're coming back to Kansas City, and they won there the last time. The Chiefs, they lose this one, and you got to start wondering whether or not they miss, as Jim Moore, the elder, would say, playoffs. We're going to take a break. One more round each right after this. Show me something, week 6. There are the picks so far. Who you got for round 3, Michael Holley?
Mike, I'm going to say show me something, or more accurately, show them something. Tom Brady, your team is 1-4. I thought there was a conflict of interest. I thought you had inside information. What's going on? Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly could use your help. The 1-4 Raiders taking on the 1-4 Titans. This should be a spot where the Raiders can snap their 4-game losing streak and look like the competitive team that Pete Carroll thought they would be. They're at home. Let's see what they do against the awful Titans.
The narrative from a few weeks ago about whether and to what extent Tom Brady calls Pete Carroll, calls Chip Kelly, I have a feeling they probably wish he'd stop calling right now. Because they probably don't like what he's saying to them when he calls. And it sounds like Chip Kelly's being set up to be the first guy to get that phone call that politely invites him to get the hell out of here. All right, one more before we get the hell out of here. Show me something, Tyreek Stevenson. He was the GOAT last year when the Bears season imploded before their eyes with the Hail Mary. It lifted the Commanders and it bottomed out for the Chicago Bears. And they play on Monday night in the back end of the overlapping doubleheader. And the postscript to that, Dan Quinn Dan Quinn got the better of Ben Johnson last year in the playoffs. And now Ben Johnson gets a little shot at revenge. So opportunity for the Bears, Michael.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.